We need to talk about Mohamed Salah. We need to talk. He right now, for me, is the best player in the world of football. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I don't want to hear no Vinny Juniors. I don't want to hear no Kylian Mbappe's. I don't want to hear no Jude Bellingham's or Erling Haaland's. Mohamed Salah is 5 goal contributions away from breaking a Premier League record. And we are experiencing right now in this season Lionel Messi numbers. Lionel Messi numbers. It is absolutely insane. At 32 years of age, Eden Hazard was retired at 32. Neymar is playing in Brazil, right? Gareth Bale's career was on the decline at this age. And I know players peak at different ages. I know Eden Hazard played a lot of minutes at the beginning of his career while Salah was playing in Switzerland. But to be putting up this level of numbers in your early 30s, on the verge of winning a league title, potentially going to win 3 trophies this season, we need to talk about it, because if he wins the Champions League, hand this man the Balon d'Or. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're steamrolling our way towards 50,000 subscribers. And 90% of you who watch the content are not subscribed. So what are you waiting for with 50 subs of 46.2k? Now, I want to talk about the most goal contributions in Premier League history. And he is amongst the best players to have ever played in this Premier League. Look at these names. As you can see, Mohamed Salah this season has already equaled his best ever Premier League season, and there's still 10 games to go, right? In 28 games, he has got 42 goal contributions. Alan Shearer, in 42 Premier League games, so 14 games more, only has 5 more GA. In my opinion, the greatest ever player in Premier League history, Thierry Henry, is only 2 goal contributions ahead, right? 2 goal contributions ahead with 9 games played more. And if you look at the minutes, with just nearly 1,000 minutes more. Goals per matches, 0.89. That is off the chart. The only players on that list that have scored more, right, is Erling Haaland and Luis Suarez. And his season isn't even finished yet. Look at this. It's absolutely insanity. It's ridiculous. 42 goal contributions. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 25 goals. Crazy. In 28 games. Give this guy the Balon d'Or. We need to start having serious conversations about Mohamed Salah in terms of the only player right now in Premier League history that can be compared, right, is none other than Thierry Henry. 3 golden boots in his Premier League season, his Premier League career, and on the verge of 200 Premier League goals. He's currently 18 goals away from 200. 182 goals and 86 assists in 291 Premier League appearances. Let me just quickly do the maths on that. 182 plus 86. 182 plus 86. 268 goal contributions in 291 games. Liverpool are top of the Premier League. Liverpool have a favourable Champions League game. Liverpool right now are in the League Cup final. Liverpool's greatest player in Premier League history was Steven Gerrard, but I think they have a new one now. Look at where they are in the Premier League. 13 points clear. Mohamed Salah, in terms of the individual season we're seeing right now, if he gets 5 more goal contributions, he will beat Alan Shearer. If he gets 8 more goal contributions in 10 Premier League games, he will be the first player in Premier League history to get 50 goal contributions in a Premier League season. If he wins the Balon d'Or, he will be, in my opinion, the greatest African player ever. Now, that is a bold, bold, bold statement. But if he wins the Balon d'Or this season, wins the Champions League, the Premier League, and the League Cup, which Liverpool could quite easily do right now, he will be the greatest African player in history, in my opinion, and it will also be the best Premier League winger ever. You look at the Champions League draw, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be easy. Liverpool will have to knock out Real Madrid along their way. They've already beaten them this season, but we all know what Real Madrid are like when it comes to knockout football. They will comfortably dispatch of PSG, Club Brugge, or Aston Villa. Whoever they play in the semi-final, they will dispatch of. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, I think Real Madrid will get through to the semi-final, and I think the semi-final will be Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Now, Real Madrid have had Liverpool's number in recent years, but Liverpool have already beaten them this season. If he gets to the final and loses, wins the league, and wins the League Cup, the only way he won't win the Balon d'Or is if Real Madrid win a treble, which they are still in the Copa del Rey. They won last night against Real Sociedad, and La Liga right now is very, very close at the top. But you're talking about Thierry Henry. You're talking about, Luis Suarez. You're talking about some of the best players to have ever played in this Premier League. And as it stands right now, he is 6 goal contributions away from beating Alan Shearer. And bearing in mind, Alan Shearer did that in 42 games. 4 games more. In my opinion, Salah will get 8 goal contributions in the remaining 10 games. And in my opinion, he will go down as the greatest winger in Premier League history, and he will go down as the second greatest player in Premier League history behind Thierry Henry. But if he wins 3 Premier League titles and wins a Champions League this season, in my opinion, he goes down as the greatest player in Premier League history. What we're experiencing is Lionel Messi-esque numbers. I said this earlier. Mohamed Salah's stats this season, 25 goals and 17 assists in the league. So that's 42 goal contributions. 2 goals and 1 assist in the League Cup. So that's 45 goal contributions. And 7 goal contributions in the Champions League. So he's currently on 52 goal contributions in 28, 32, 39. 52 goal contributions in 39 games. You have to give huge credit to Arne Slot because the way he's managing Salah as well is extremely good. The way Arne Slot is actually managing the Liverpool squad overall, he needs to get huge, huge credit. We could experience this season a treble. Not the treble, but a treble. In Arne Slot's first season, give this guy the Balon d'Or if they win the Champions League. I think he's one of the most technically gifted players I've ever seen. His first touch, his strength, his pace, his finishing ability, his creative spark that he's got better and better and better as he's got older throughout his career. And like I said, some of the greatest wingers in Premier League history. Eden Hazard retired at the age of 32. Gareth Bale retired at the age of 32. Alexis Sanchez, not that great in his early 30s. Right? Ryan Giggs was not getting this amount of goal contributions. I know it was a different game then. He was a left midfielder. He wasn't a winger, etc. But it's absolutely insanity what we're experiencing this season. It's insanity. We're experiencing one of the greatest players in Premier League history in front of our very own eyes. And in my opinion, if they win the Champions League, give this guy the Balon d'Or. Make sure you drop a like on the way out. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Liverpool have what it takes to win the Champions League? Do you think Salah is the best player in the world? Mate, thank you all for watching. I am